He has a brand new podcast coming out. You can get it on iTunes. It's called Too Soon, and you'll see him all around town. Put your hands together for Chris Martin.
First comedian to do a Casey Anthony joke gets a free roll of duct tape. Always nervous when I'm doing stand-up comedy. More nervous than Russell Crowe at a circumcision. Just got out of the hospital. I was planking and I started to rickroll and I fell off a 5-story beam. Hot in Richmond. Finally figured out why it took so long for Grant to take Richmond. Just too damn hot. It was so hot that when Jefferson Davis fled the capital of the Confederacy, he was actually wearing a bikini instead of a dress. So hot in Richmond that people are drowning themselves in the James River on purpose. So hot that I saw a picture full of flying squirrels icing his balls instead of his elbow. So hot in Washington, D.C. that Dick Cheney waterboarded himself. So hot in New York City that Kim Kardashian had an air conditioner implanted in her buttocks. So hot in Los Angeles that Lindsay Lohan had to rely on an air conditioner to supply her blow. Southwest Airlines pilot unleashed an obscenity-laced sexist tirade over the air from his cockpit. The good news, it woke up several sleeping air traffic controllers. Other than that, Charlie Sheen's performing well in his new job. Charlie Sheen's going to be hosting the 12th annual gathering of the Juggalos, and his ex-girlfriend, porn star Brie Olson, will be a Juggalo in about 20 years. MySpace sold, laid off half their employees. It's so bad that I saw Tom on a street corner with a sign that read, "We'll be your friend for food." Trying to fill the vacancy created by LulzSec, the hacking group dissolving, going around to 7-Elevens and putting super glue on the handles of coffee pots. Virginia's going to be donating $1 million to the slave burial site in Shockoe Bottom. Money will be used to add a section for African American hopes and dreams. All right, I know who said that. Micah. So Germany is going to be shipping radioactive waste to Virginia. However, the state is drawing a line at oven ashes. Michael Jackson's second anniversary of his death. Janet Jackson flew her implants at half-mast. Roger Ebert tweeted that friends don't let jackasses drive drunk after Ryan Dunn died in a car crash, and he later apologized. Let's face it, Roger Ebert is a bigger pussy than Garfield. The inventor of the weed whacker died at age 85. Tragically, he died while testing his new invention, the tallywhacker. Grizzly killed a man in Yellowstone National Park. After viewing Yogi Bear, the movie, the local district attorney ruled it was justifiable homicide. Today is Free Slurpee Day at 7-Eleven. Coincidentally, it's also Free Tourist Day in Yellowstone National Park. Scandalous but true. Bradley Cooper's girlfriend's nickname for his penis is Mini Cooper. Imagine my disappointment when I discovered that Red Lobster Festival of Shrimp is not a Michael J. Fox and Tom Cruise film retrospective. July the 1st was Canada Day. I like to think of Canada as America's mini-me. You ever walk down the street and see a CD that somebody's thrown from their car? I like to think of that as the ultimate form of music criticism, that you're willing to risk decapitating a pedestrian in order to get rid of an album. This is Ozzy Osbourne's greatest hits. I thought Ozzy Osbourne's greatest hits were Cocaine and Vicodin. A lot of problems facing this country: climate change, unemployment, the debt ceiling. My favorite cause is truth in porn. If we had truth in porn, you porn would be called me porn. Playboy would be called Played Out. Penthouse would be called Your Parents' Basement. And Barely Legal will be called Barely 25. That's my time. My name's Chris Martin. Thank you very much. Andrew Pauley, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Chris Martin, everybody. All right, next comic coming to this.